I am the youth director at First Presbyterian Church of Littleton, and I have a question for you. How are we to respond to all of this? Harvey, Puerto Rico, Mexico City, Virgin Islands, but now Vegas. How do we respond when tragedy after heart, gut-wrenching evil? What are we supposed to do with this when the ground itself is crying out in pain? And then the tragedy that took lives and injured so many. I feel lost for words at times, and I weep and I cry out, and then I don't know what to do. I know how to give money, but I want to move forward in a life where this is not normal. This should not be a life that we live. This should not be the life my daughter is growing up in. And so I'm preparing for a hike with you guys, something that is to be an incredible experiential time with God in the wilderness, where we're reading scripture and praying and doing art and meditating and talking and doing all of these amazing things. But I don't know how to reconcile it with what's happened in Vegas. And then I'm looking at these scriptures that God has been calling my heart to, ones that I feel like we were needing to look at, ones for your heart to hold on to when life was hard. And I felt like he hit me with a ton of bricks. Use those. Use your feet and move forward in prayer. Use this time to talk as a group and to find ways to actually make a difference, to actually say that the outcast, you matter to us. To actually say we are going to love our neighbor as ourselves. To actually be the hands and feet of Christ. We can use this time to wrestle with God, to read what he has to say, and to talk as a group and say, no more. We will love. We will be greater, because that is what our God has called us to do. So for me, I have found courage in what will come on Sunday morning. I find this sense of community in it, and I am inviting you to it. 9:30 Sunday morning, we are hiking at Myers Ranch. Meet us at church, pack a sack lunch, join in this conversation, in this prayer time, in this carrying the load of those who are broken and cannot cry out to God. We will cry out to God for them, and we will hold them. So this hike is going to be great. It's going to be an experience with God, and it's going to be a way to move forward and say that we will live in love, in grace, and in hope.